Welcome to Let's Talk 2 podcast, hosted by author Charnel Williams. Are you ready to spend some time with Charnel and her special guest? Join our live conversation every Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, here's your host, Charnel Williams.
Hello, everyone. I'm Charnel Williams, and I have a special guest today. We'll be discussing several important topics and you don't want to miss it. So please like, share, and leave a comment. And please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Let's Talk 2 Podcast. Hello, everything. We have a special guest. Kevin Brown is in the house. He's going to tell us about his upcoming events, and he probably tell us more things. So Kevin Brown, could you please introduce yourself to the audience?
Hi, Kevin Brown. I'm here, and we're live on Shashay Publishing Company and Let's Talk podcast. How you doing today, Chanel? What's up?
I'm doing all right, but it's called Let's Talk 2 Podcast. But go ahead.
Okay, let's talk 2 podcasts.
2
Let's
podcasts. Do it. Okay, so I understand that you have
2 podcasts. Let's go.
Okay, now I understand that you have an important event coming up tomorrow. Could you tell us a little bit about the event that you have tomorrow coming up?
Yes. Kalahari and American Red Cross is sponsoring a blood drive in memory of our son, Shaquille, that died from cancer. And I putting out an urgent request for people to please come out and support us tomorrow. There's a shortage in blood. If you are O positive, they're giving away a $20 gift card if you give blood. And we'll be live tomorrow. We'll be down at Kalahari Convention Center. I think we in one of the Zamboni rooms, Zamboni 3, right across from the business center in Kalahari. And we're asking everybody to please come out tomorrow. This is very important. You know, Chanel, a lot is going on in the world where people need blood. So you got somebody in the hospital right now that needs blood. They have to have a blood transfusion, platelets, whatever. And I think it's very important. It's crucial. It's very crucial that we pay attention to what's going on in the world, and help others. Have some humanity, and find it in our hearts to just take time and donate blood, if you can. This is crucial right now. We got a shortage in Mount Pocono and all over the world. People is having all kinds of hurricanes and tornadoes, and so much is going on. And it's very important that we get many as people we can to donate blood. I'm just asking for 11 people, Chanel. Just 11. We have 11 that's registered. Yeah, because we usually do 30. Well, in the past, we have done over 300, me and you. 300 African American donated bone marrow when our son was going through his ordeal, and that was the first in history where we had got 300 African American people to donate blood and bone marrow. So yeah. So we have done many. Me and you have done many blood drives. The Blood Center of New Jersey, they helped us. Different organizations, schools, the Masonics, the Eastern Stars. We thank all of them, everybody who participated and made it happen for us to have blood drives all over the state of New Jersey, all over the state of Pennsylvania. Kalahari, we thank Kalahari. We thank American Blood, Red Cross for helping us. This is crucial, right? You never know. It could hit any home at any time. And, it was me and yours a while ago, but who knows what people going through right now. Somebody in the hospital right now need a blood transfusion.
Yeah.
In the next 5 seconds, somebody gonna need blood.
Mm.
So we asking people to please come out. I know I've been coming on live asking them to support all our events because it's just not the same anymore. It's hard for people to just commit to something. So if you have time, and if you're in the Mount Pocono area tomorrow from 11 to 4, come on out, please and thank you.
Now let's talk about why is this blood drive so important to you?
So
All the
all
blood
blood
drives. What
drives.
made you get started? What made you get
So
started?
look. So listen. All uh, blood drives are important. Is no just one important one. We did have an important one when my son needed a bone marrow and our son needed a bone marrow, and we were going around the world asking people to donate blood and bone marrow to find a match. But not just my son, but I seen about 11 kids die before our son, and all those kids needed bone marrow, or they needed platelets, or they needed blood. And
Mm.
we went through several uh, platelets and several pints of blood numerous of time with Shaquille going with us going through our deal. So everything is important. This is not a joke. This is serious business here. And I try to stay, focused on the cause. Humanity. Just helping families and helping people because this is what it is. We all need each other. To take a village to raise a kid, but nowadays it's taking a village to raise people because so much is going on, man. People are accidents are happening on the highway. Like I said, the hurricanes. We getting tornadoes now. People's like, oh, we never seen a tornado in Pennsylvania before. I witnessed it. We was together on July 4th. On July 3rd, it hit us. On July 4th, it hit us, and we lost everything. But through God's grace and His mercy, we able to come back. Resilient. We are strong people. So it's very important to me and to everybody if you have any kind of humanity to be able to give blood to save a life. So, that's what encouraged me to do this. And I think I did about, me and you together, we did about almost 40. I think this is like our 40th blood drive, and we
Cause
started, what, yeah, we started way back in
Jersey.
2000. Yeah, and, I thank you, Chanel, for being my right hand, my left hand, my all in all. I can't do this without you. I love you. You've been a wonderful wife, and
Oh, thank you.
yeah, but thank you for encouraging me to keep on pushing because sometimes you just get tired, but you can't give up. You just got to keep fighting. You got
Mm-hmm.
to keep fighting the cause. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, with this, kidney disease and the heart disease, and so much is going on, man. People are dying every day, and not finding the right match for blood, or so we just keep pushing, just keep fighting, keep pushing, keep encouraging people. Just want to let people know you can't get sick for giving blood. You won't catch a
Mm.
virus. You know what I'm saying? There's no kind of we do thorough service. This is not a joke. We in desperate need for blood, and we asking people to please find it in your heart and come on and donate a pint or two or whatever you can do to participate. I hope people reach out and share this live, and encourage someone, because it's my family today, your family tomorrow. or today. So you never know.
Now, why do you think a lot of people are scared to give blood?
Well, in the past, we used to have people say, "Oh, I have tattoos," or "I don't think I could give blood," or "I might get sick," or "I might catch COVID." It used to be so many different excuses. I just think that people don't understand how important it is to give blood. That's what I think. I think people are just concerned, about everyday life, but this is a big issue that we need to, try to encourage people and try to get the word out and awareness. You can't get sick. Like I never knew no one that ever got sick from giving blood. Like I said, the people that we have on site are trained and they do this multiple times. They certified, they official. And we thank American blood. I'm sorry, American Red Cross for all they do, not only for my family but all over the world. We
Mm.
thank them.
Oh, that's all you gotta say. Now,
Well, you
we
want me to
talked
say
about.
more? I can't. I can go on and on. I mean, because look,
No.
this is what we should be doing. You know what I mean? To be able to help others. This is what we have to
Mm-mm.
do. You know what I mean? We have to reach out to people. We have to, you know, if you know someone that's going through something, and they like confused about, hey, I I can't give blood. If you never gave before, how you gonna know? If you have some other underlying conditions, then I encourage not to give. You know what I'm saying? And this, like I said, it's not a game. You know what I mean? I don't know what fear. I don't know if the needle or whatever they think. But like I said, we're working with professional people. This is not just no. It's an easy procedure. You know what I'm saying? And we have to. Just have love for one another, man. Just have some kind of, like I said, humanity. Just reach out, to your cousin, your brother, your sister. Say, hey, let's go to Kalahari and give blood. I mean, I see many of veteran, brothers in fire department, and we asking all of fire department, regional police, we're asking everybody that who can come and just, the essential workers, the ones that knows about blood and give blood. If you can give blood, if this is your time to give blood, please come. I'm asking the Toby Hanna Army Depot. We're asking you bring the brothers. Come on out. See if we can bring some men, some women to give out some, give some blood, and we really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart.
And it is so like important. Like you said, a lot of people have underlying own condition, so they can't give blood. But for those who can, it's very important that we go out there and we do what we got to do. Because, like you said earlier, we can save a life. It might be our family tomorrow, your family today, or your family tomorrow, our family today. So, and then why do you think that people wait? Because we always, like you said, and I learned this from you, we wait and buy an umbrella when it rains. So
Yeah.
why?
So we are right now people. A lot of us is right now, right now, right now, right now. This is just a habit of a creature of a habit of creatures. You know what? We just like, for some reason, we don't prepare for the worst. We don't look for tragedies. We don't look for illnesses and stuff like that because nobody want that in their family. You know what I'm saying? So we try to hide from that. We're not the people that. I mean, I can't speak for people. I don't know,
Mhm.
what their situation is, but what I learned in the past. We're just right now people. You know what I'm saying? It's like right now, right now, right now. We gotta have it right now, and
Mhm.
I think that's just just a bad habit. I think we should prepare for the future. So if we can get, some blood to put in storage, God forbid you might have to use your blood again. We
Hmm.
you never know. You know what I'm saying? So much is happening in the world today, man. You look back at all those people that died from COVID. You don't know how many people that needed blood transfusions. You know what I mean? So so much is happening, and we always try to just have some blood ready. God forbid if it's a disaster, you know what I'm saying, or something happened, and we have to do thousands or millions of blood um, transfusions. We don't know. You never know what's going to happen. So you
Right.
always want to be prepared. In the banks to make sure that they have enough in the banks. You follow me?
Right. Right. So the blood is always a shortage in blood, and it's always like you just said earlier, like people can save their blood. Did you say something like that earlier
Well,
about
yeah.
saving your blood
So
and
what I'm
everything?
saying, so what, so yeah. So what I'm saying is, so it's a bank.
Hmm.
And we try to store the bank. You know what I mean? Keep the bank stored. You know what I'm saying? So you never run out. And God forbid, like I said, if it's something like severe where we have a severe tragedy, where we several hundred people, need blood at that time, what we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? I
Hmm.
know, we don't think like that though. But we just asking people to please come on out tomorrow. If you're not doing anything, just I have been speaking to a lot of people. We make commitments and we mean good, and we say things, but we don't come through. And that's with everybody.
Hmm.
A life on life terms, things happen. Like, today I went into the bank and, I was surprised, and they knew about the blood drive. They said, "Oh, we'll be there," and that made me so good. You know what I mean? That I'm able to reach out to the community. I'm just asking the Pocono community, if you in any part of the Poconos tomorrow, and I know it's a lot of people. I thank some of the people that's already donors. We have a donor list. That people that donates blood faithfully, and we've been reaching out to them, and we've been emailing. I know we did a blitz, because we only had 11 people, and we usually have
Hmm.
30 people. That's scary. You know what I mean? I understand it ain't always going to be 100%. Nothing's going to be 100%. We have other blood drives going on. American uh, Red Cross has other in the area that's been going on. I saw something at the fire department. I saw something at the Mount Pocono United Methodist Church. So everybody is having blood drives, which is good. The more, the better. But even with those, we've been having at least 30 people. And, when they called me and said, "Hey, we only got 11 people, what happened?" I couldn't
Hmm.
answer. I try to pre register. It's hard getting blood from a person. You
Hmm.
know, we go around, we be asking for donations for this, and we give back. You know what I'm saying? But this is a big one. You're saying blood. They say, "Wait, Kevin, now you want blood? You're trying to get everything. What's going on?" But it's very important. I mean, we have to have some blood just in case something happens to someone and they need, several pints of blood. And we pray
Hmm.
God, man, that nothing happens, where we have a tragedy and we ain't able to accommodate the community. So this is why I do what I do. This is just some of the things that we do in the community, Chanel. And a lot of people say, "Hey, I want to interview." I had a guy say, "Talk is cheap." You know what I mean? Yeah, talk is cheap. You know what I mean? It's time to show now. Even if you don't come and stand in solidarity with us. You know what I'm saying? We lost our child. You know what I mean? Through AML leukemia. You know what I mean? Who needed several pints of blood, like I said. Platelets, and white cells and red cells. But we have to just do all we can. Just do our part.
Right.
I'm not in competition with nobody. I'm not trying to outdo nobody. I'm doing God's will. I didn't ask to be do this. I'm here because God want me to do this. This is what we supposed to do. I
Right.
know this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So, and I thank you, Chanel, for, like I said, I can't do this without you. You make sure
Thank
that,
you.
I'm on point. Yeah, it's serious. You make sure that I'm on point. You make sure that we're doing what we're supposed to do. I come a long way. And
Yes, you
I ain't go.
have.
That's another show. You know what I mean? That's a whole nother show. Because then I'll be asking people to come buy my book. But no, this is serious business. Serious business, Chanel. You know, you know, and I feel good about tomorrow. Like she said, hey, we only got 11 people. I said, yeah, okay, well, with your 11 and 11 that I keep asking to come, we're going to pray that I can get 11 and then we'll have 22. So we're looking for at least 22 people tomorrow. Kalahari will be at the convention center at Kilimanjaro, Kilimanjaro 3. That's right across from the business office. And we'll be there from 11 to 4. I asked some of our state representatives. We reached out to the media. It's crazy how, and nothing against the media, nothing like that. It's just like when we're doing community events to save lives. I can't see why I can't get the media to come to an event like this. This is like our fourth event and no media coverage, no press release.
Fourth
Like,
event in Kalahari.
mhm.
But
Yeah, I mean, we've been reaching out, and like maybe we're reaching out to the wrong people. If anybody know that's following us or listening to our live right now, maybe you can show us how to reach out to the media because I've been trying to do press releases and public, trying to public awareness. Just we asking to donate blood, like we saving
hmm
lives. Please come out, support what we're doing. I'm just asking, you know what I mean? Please, I'm hoping that I don't hurt no feelings, but I just am asking people to please come on, please help me help others. Let's save lives. Help us help others. We're saving lives, saving lives. Kalahari tomorrow, please, 11 to 4, blood drive, blood drive. Please come out, support us. We're gonna be doing a whole lot of other events, Chanel. We got what's after that? We go right after events. And maybe
I'm
people tired
tired.
of us.
I'm
Yeah,
tired.
maybe people tired of us. I know I'm tired. But this is
They
what we
probably
have
be
to do.
like, another event. Didn't y'all just had an event?
Yeah, we have some people that's in Jersey that always be at events. And Reverend Roundtree, want to give her a shout out. Our councilwoman, uh, uh, Reverend Doctor Louise Roundtree, thank you for all she does for us, our organization. We've been doing a lot in the communities in
hmm
Jersey and a lot in the community in Pennsylvania. But what I'm saying, I used to see her at every event. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I'm going to treat you to the spa at Kalahari. Stop it. Just take a vacation. You know what I mean? And you tell her over and over, and I hope she's
I
listening
told her
to our
to.
live. Yeah, because we've been trying to get her sister Malone. We need them to come on up here to the Poconos and relax, take a break. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
life is short, man, and we keep, and believe me, Sister Roundtree, councilwoman, she does a lot, man. She at every event. She burying people. She does a lot, man, as a reverend. So, just take time, come on up here with a day and spend some time with us. She helped us in the last blood drive. She helped us with the school event, the Shaquille Williams Memorial event we having. We have the memorial coming up August 29th at Branchbrook
Um,
Park from 11 to 7. We asking everybody to please support that. Please come on out and bring the family. We have food, music, entertainment, healthcare information, back to school supply, toys. We got music. We got praise dances. We're gonna have a nice time like we do every year. And we thank Essex County Executive Joe D. We thank him. We thank, the sheriff department, the county police department, the city of Newark. We got so many people to thank that participate and support this event, and we couldn't do this without them. And we love them, and we thank them for all they do. Chanel, they've been with us for 20 years. This is our 20-year anniversary.
Wow. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
been a long time. A
20
long
years
time.
we've been helping families, feeding families. We've been like I said, educational toys. Salary Fund been supporting us. We thank
It's been
everybody,
a
man.
long time.
St. Boniface Hospital. Yeah, so we want to do it. And the city of Newark is coming again. And they're having the wellness. They got the new. I think it's a hospital on wheels or something like that, or urgent care where you can come right up to the urgent care van or the RV and just tell them your problem. They can help you. I think if you don't have no medication or if you're homeless, but I'm just speaking on some of the things for the next health event. These are the things that we do. Always doing community health. Always doing charity. Always helping people. And I appreciate the opportunity to be able to help people. And thank you people. Thank you community. Thank you community of North. Thank you community of the Poconos. This is what we do, and we thank them because without you guys, it wouldn't be no events. I wouldn't have to do
Right.
this, but we do turkeys for Thanksgiving, we do hams for Christmas, we do a lot. You know what I'm saying? We do back to
Yes.
school supplies in September. We come in with the back to school supplies. Not only is we going to do it in August, we're going to do it right back in September for the people up here in the Poconos. We're going to make sure that they have some food. We're doing hot dogs, hamburgers, sister bars, and we're going to do some
Mm.
giveaways. We got a lot of giveaways. We thank Kalahari. We want to thank Kalahari sponsoring us. We're going to have we're going to do the water park event. We do that on at September the 20th. We'll be at the water park event. I got a VIP cabana with the hot tub for the first 38 people. And we asking people to please support these events because this is how we able to do what we do. We're able to give away school supplies. We're able to give bikes, toys, gifts for the families. We give away gifts. Sometimes we get coffee pots, so you might win something. You know what I mean? And this is what it's all about: having love for the community, helping people, doing all we can to help one another. I just want to mention, we'll be Eric Jones. We'll be at his event. They got the help me out, Chanel. Excuse me. The event they having at Kalahari. I wanted to mention
Oh,
that
the black excellent event that you
the black,
being they
yeah,
giving
they
you a
honoring us.
award honoring
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
and
So we want to thank.
that's the big deal.
Yeah, we want to thank them, man. Yeah, we want to thank Eric
Yeah,
Jones, and we want to thank everybody that had something to do with something. DJ Rudd always been there for us, Terry and them. We want to thank them too because, like, support. You know what I mean? Just helping
all
us. You know
about
what I mean?
support.
And yeah, help. He's people reaching out to me now, and I'm able to help people, and they helping us. This is what it's about. I don't know, Brother Muhammad, from the FOIs. We want to thank Brother Muhammad, man. He came. It's beautiful when you can deal with Christians, Muslims, Jews, everybody coming together, working together for the good cause, for the community.
Right.
And I love it, man. I love what I do. You know what I'm saying, Chanel? I want to thank you for the opportunity. You know what I mean? Because I really wanted to share this, and I don't get a chance to come live all the time. But when I do, I want to be able to let people know that I really appreciate what you do. Full Gospel Church, Pastor Treadwood, the bishops, everybody that I work with, everybody that I've been working here in the Poconos, the mayor's office in the city of Newark. It's great that I'm universal. We able to work all over. I didn't even get a chance. Like it was nice. We got the Lifetime Achievement Award from, with the president, the ex-president. But we thank him. This is a lot. This stuff means a lot. And being able to work together with, Washington D.C., Harrisburg or whatever. Senator Rosemary Brown. We thanking her because We called the other day and asked her to meet us there. You was with her the other day, I think yesterday. But this is what
Yesterday.
we need, that kind of support. So we asking you, if she listening to this live right now, we ask Senator Rosemary Brown, please come tomorrow. Please show up, and we hope that the media comes so we can get this going. We want this to be annually. Like, this is our, I think, third annual event at Kalahari where we do the blood
Fourth, I
drive.
think. Oh, the
Yeah,
blood
and
drive. Yeah.
we asking people to support. You know what I mean? We asking people to support. I'll be at ShopRite, Mount Pocono on July 31st, my birthday. I'll be there, and we're gonna be asking for donations so we can, get this ball rolling. We think Wise, Gary from Wise in Tannersville supermarket, and Wise in East Stroudsburg. We thank Wise Company. We thank Wise for, they give us soda, water, and juice. We thank them, you know what I mean? Because we're not able to, do everything financially, so they come through for us. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And when Walmart can't do it or Kalahari can't do it, we can always ask our other community connections. And this is what it's about. Josie from Pocono Rocks. Please go down there and support her, man. She, this is all health. She does the insurance. Oh, I must mention State Farm. Both State Farm from Jersey, in Newark, New Jersey, Greg Daniels, State Farm, and the State Farm up here in the Poconos. We thank the Beth State Farm, for her donation, and we'll be together live. Me and her will be together down at the Food Truck Festival. Pocono Township is coming up September. I think it's the 11th, 12th, and 13th. We'll be at the Food Truck Festival.
Oh,
And
yeah, I
we'll
like
be,
that.
yeah. And what we're gonna do is instead of going to Toby Hanna this year, we're gonna be at the Food Truck Festival down there. I'm working on that where we can give away some hot dogs and hamburgers, and we want to give away some school supplies to our children. You get a chance to play the cornhole, and you can win some gifts for free. We don't want to charge nobody nothing. We want them to be able to do this for free. But we thank you, Chanel. And, we're looking for our big day tomorrow. I'm ready. I'm so excited. You know what I mean? Because, every time we do an event, it just gives me this agenda where, it has me pumped up and ready for the next event. You know,
Yeah, and that's
um,
why, and you got to slow down. Sometimes you got to sit back and take a breather and then go on
well,
with the
well,
next
you know
event.
what?
You don't
And
know how
this
to
is
stop.
crazy. Well, you know what is crazy? Because just be already prepared. We're ready. We're ready for the next event already. You know what I'm saying? We might just need a few more dollars or something like that. But other than that, we be ready. We got the food on deck, the stage, the porta
Now, which
johns. We
event?
got
Now you gotta let the people know which event you're talking about, because now you're confusing. Is this the
so
Our
no,
Son
no,
event in
no,
Grandpa
no. So
Park?
the next event is the Branch Brook Park, Newark, New
Park.
Jersey, 280 in Clifton Avenue, Essex County, Branch Brook Park, Essex County, Branch Brook Park,
Grandpa
280
Park.
in Clifton Avenue, right next to uh, Branch Brook Skating
Colonnades.
Ring and the
And
Colonnades. Right next to the skating ring, we're right there. We'll be there if the Lord willing. We're gonna have a nice time. We'll have the stage. We'll have the DJ, food, music, entertainment.
and don't
Like
and
I
don't
said,
forget
praise
we
that.
don't
Vendors
forget we
available.
still looking for vendors. We still
Yeah, it's
looking
open.
for vendors.
Right. We got vendor space still available. We got anybody that want to participate, any nonprofit organization that's willing to come and work with us, any health we got health people that want to participate. We insure, we license, everything is, we have our permits in place. So just come on down, give me a call or reach out to Chanel, and we're looking for people, and we pray that, you share the live. We're asking people to please come on down, to all our events. If you can make one, I'm happy with just one, but, we got three events. We got the blood drive tomorrow. We got August 20, we're doing August 29th at Branchwood
In
Park in
Newark, New
Newark, New
Jersey.
Jersey. Right. And then we have September the 20th right up here at Kalahari, the
Fun
water
Day
park.
Amusement Park, Water Park. Y'all better
Yeah.
come on. Y'all
And
better
if you
come on
haven't
out.
never been to, if you haven't never been to, I want to thank Don also, Don Pugh for and Mr. Nelson and them for allowing us to do this and helping us. They've been great and we love them, man. And we honor them also because, like without them we wouldn't be able to do this. But the thing is, if you haven't been to the water park or no water park, you got to go to Kalahari. One time in your life, you got to go to Kalahari, see what they're doing, man. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. The food is excellent. We have a great big convention center where you can have all kinds of events. It's just Reds, Santino's, double cut. The food is, I'm telling you, man,
And let the
out of
people
this
know
world.
that Kalahari is located. We're talking about the Kalahari that's in Pennsylvania.
Right, Pennsylvania, but they have them in, other places. But if you're in the Pocono area, Pocono Summit, come on down, man. Just, check it out. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't come tomorrow to the blood drive, maybe one day you do come, just come in and stop in the Kalahari and see what's going on in Kalahari. I'm telling you, you
Right.
won't be let down, you
And
know?
plus, even if you don't want to give blood tomorrow, just come and show your face, show your support, and
Yeah,
that helps a lot,
solidarity.
letting us know that we have support, even if you
Yeah, the
don't give blood.
solidarity. Yes, yes. We're asking for just stand with us. You know what I mean? We're looking for a couple of volunteers also. So please just support us. You know what I mean? We have a volunteer book. You know what I mean? You can sign in and, and you could be on our volunteer list. Sometimes it's paid volunteers. You know what I mean? So we just ask for help. I'm looking for a driver. You know what I'm saying? We're looking for people to help cook on the grill and stuff like that. We thank Levy Rogers
Wait,
and
that's
for
for
the
we
park,
want people to help. Yeah, for the
for the
park on August
yeah,
the 29th.
or the 29. I'm sorry if I'm confusing you, but so yeah, so we're looking for volunteers. Also, Levy Rogers from and his sisters, the Eastern Stars. We want to thank them because again, we wouldn't be able to do this without the Masons and the Eastern Stars that participate and support us every year. My brothers and my sisters. We thank you because like I said, I can't do this without them. You know what I mean? They're giving out school supplies this year, and it's just been phenomenal, man. It's been a phenomenal journey, man. I thank God, and my higher power for all He have done and put in my life, and I'm gonna continue to stay on His grace and His mercy, Chanel.
So, are you tired? Because you do a lot. You
Well,
wear so many
well,
different hats.
well. You know what, Chanel? I'm glad I'm able to do this, like, be honest with you, my body is not the same anymore. I've gained weight. I'm trying to work out. I'm trying to get my health back together. Get back in shape. You working with me, and you got to stop feeding me so damn much. That's the problem.
don't,
You feed
don't blame it on
me,
me.
making sure that I'm eating every day,
Don't blame it
and
on
it's
me.
getting big now. So
You gotta
but
stop
I
being
just
greedy.
appreciate you. Yeah, and but you see, that's not healthy, and it's a sin to be greedy. So, it's not about greed, it's about, trying to live a great life, trying to do right. The best thing I think I ever did was to move to the Poconos and, change my life. Thank you for bearing with me and sticking with me and help me change my life because I couldn't have did this without you, you know what I mean?
Thank you.
God, you yeah, because it means so much to have a beautiful wife. See, when you got a good
Oh
a
wow.
wife or somebody to help, you know what I mean, because we all need each other. Like, I can't do this without some of the people that I mentioned, and to be doing it for a long time. I'm turning, I'm getting older. The end of this month is my birthday. I'm gonna be trying to enjoy myself. We don't celebrate birthdays because every day is our birthday. And every day you wake up is a new day. So,
Yeah.
I just thank for his grace and his mercy, man. And, just staying, focused and trying to do all I can, man. I come a long way. The next show we be talking about, how I grew up in the projects and how I was hanging with the wrong crowd and, all kinds of stuff, man. I got so much to talk about, you know what I mean? But I also got to do some
That's
housework.
why.
I got to
That's
grab.
why. That's why you need your own podcast because you got a lot to talk about.
Yeah. I went from writing a book to now you're saying podcast. Well, we never know what God have in store for us. We just got to take it one day at a time and do all we can. I want to thank some of the people at my job too. They give me some encouragement. Working in Kalahari, I've been there since they opened, and I tell you, man, to be able to do some of the things and put up with some of, the negative forces. You just stay grounded. You know what I mean? And
Mm.
I'm blessed. Like I've been, a lot of stuff been happening, and I just thank God for all He has provided me with, and in this journey, and I just want to, I'm not 100%, and I haven't been able to.
Wait a minute, Kevin, because I don't know what just happened. Go ahead.
So, like
I
I
don't know what just
said,
happened. Go ahead.
I'm not, 100% on everything, but
Mhm.
I give it my best. You know what I'm saying? And when I put
Mhm.
my heart into something, I make it happen. I don't care whether it's
Mhm.
promoting shows, whether it's motivational speaking, whether it's a community event. I think we got the parade going down, and the African Heritage Parade is coming
What
to
parade?
North New Jersey, September. I want to say Labor Day weekend, but I gotta check back with the committee.
And North?
Yeah, it's going a lot going on. They reached out to me. I'm supposed to be, supporting that. But we do all we can. They got the
Right.
gospel skating coming up. I think that's August. I want to say the 23rd, August 23rd at Big Wheel
Mm.
Skating Ring. I'm
Mm.
supporting that. You know what I'm saying? And working with a nonprofit organization, Sister, Toya's trying to do her thing, and we want to support, people. We want to help each other. I missed a lot of events. Brother Sutton, I missed your event. We're sorry that we missed that was the event at the Danville Park, is it?
Oh, that happened already?
I think so. I think we missed that last Saturday, but our
Um,
hearts go. We in spirit. Every time we doing events, we always help others. You know what I'm saying? The East Stroudsburg Festival, and then they had the Strauss Festival coming up also.
Juneteenth.
Yeah, it's hard.
Juneteenth. But you
We
got,
can't.
yeah, that's why we can't be everywhere at one time. Plus trying to go to
And that's why
everybody
I'm
events,
addressing.
then have our own events. This
But
hard
Chanel, this
sometimes.
is what I want to share. This is what I want to share with you. So listen, all these people that's talking, and talk is cheap. All these people that saying, "Hey, man, can you come to my event? Can you buy my book? Can you do this? Can you do that?"
Mm,
Yeah, but you got to do for me too. It's each
right,
one. You help me, I help you. We work together. It ain't no.
right.
I come to your event. I post your flyer. I help you, and then you don't want to support me. We gotta support each other. So please don't even
Mm,
come to me or don't even ask me to do a flyer for you, to promote a flyer, to promote your business. And this is a business for me. I get paid to do what we do. So please, I'm willing to help you, but please, you got to help me help you. We have to work
mm.
together. Don't ask me to come because I'm not coming. If you ain't come to none of my events and you ain't supporting me, I'm not supporting you. That's just the way it is.
Amen.
We
That's
have to
how I
work
feel.
together, and and don't get mad, please. Don't get because it's not nothing personal. But I'm not coming.
Business.
I'm not coming. And like I said, please, if I'll help you if I can, but I get paid for what I do. This is a business. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm an event planner. I do security. Everybody who knows me knows that this is business. So please, it's not personal. I'm willing to help anybody if I can help you. I done help people open their business, start a business. I done help people do carnivals, festivals, parades, politics. I'm not in it for fun. This is no. I'm too old to be playing with people right now. So this is a business, just like you trying to establish a business. I have to get paid for what I do. And you know, Chanel, I tell you all the time. You know, you say, "Well, God, yeah, God," but you know, you got see if you have something right, and you give it all
Mhm.
away. What do you have? And
Nothing.
who can you call on? So, like, we have to work together,
Nobody.
stick together. We have to stick together. Brother Jones, he know I call him. Hey, give him advice. You know, if I can help you, I'm helping you. You know, so please don't come at me with no BS because I ain't right now. Ain't the time. And we're, you know, if you got foolishness and you got BS and you're playing games, stay away from me, please, because I'm in a
Mm.
different era right now. It's a different time for me. You know, we're not right there right now. So, you know, it's a time for everything. And like I said, I'm willing to help anybody. I don't care if it's food, clothes, shelter, whatever you need. You know what I'm saying? Because I might need you. You know, if you have a fire or,
Right.
you know, you're going through domestic violence, whatever, sister, brother, kid, I'm going to help everybody. So don't take advantage of me. Don't try it. You know, I can see you coming. I just want to get that out, Chanel, because I hear you say it all the time. Oh, they want me to come speak. Yeah, you come speak of mine, I come speak of yours. You do this, I do this. We work together. This is this is a
Mhm.
we, not I, not you. This is a we, us. Let's put it together. And look, I've been doing this for over 47 years. Don't come
Mm.
to me asking, can you get part of what I already established? You can't do that. You got to bring something to the table in order to be with me. I'm sorry. I'm not. You want to be with me? Then come on. I'll start you. I'll help you. I'll do whatever I can to, you know, like for real. I'll go. Anybody know me? And I'll tell you that he's a good. Bro. I'll take my shirt off for you. You know, but
Mhm.
don't try to take advantage. You know, there's enough is enough now. You know, we didn't have a whole lot of people. I had a lot of people say, I'm coming to this event, I'm coming to this event, I'll be there. I know things happen. But don't tell me you're coming. Don't come. If you say you can't come, don't come. If you're gonna make it if you can. Don't, you know, because then you know we counting plates, Chanel. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's
Yeah, we
true.
be counting plates. You know that. We been bought you a plate
Hmm.
and you don't show up. You know, it's a waste of money. So don't waste my time. Don't waste my money. If you're not sincere and you're not trying to do nothing with your life or help the community, then stay away, please. But what I want you
Right.
to do is tomorrow, please focus on coming to Kalahari, you know, if you can, and we can talk more then. Chanel, it's, you know, I got to wind down right now and charge my phone and get prepared for tomorrow. And anything to talk about before I go?
Well, I want to thank you for being a guest on my podcast, and do come back.
Sure, we're gonna do my life story and talk about my book next time I come,
Oh,
you know, and I want to encourage people also to please read my book. If you're a young brother or a young sister that's struggling, that came up in poverty, came up in the city of Newark or wherever you come from, and you had a rough life, whether it was Patterson, Passaic, Camden, whatever, you know, we all won. We have the same story. You know what I'm saying? My mother was an alcoholic. You know, my brothers was dope fiend. I started when I was 12 years old, but that's a whole nother story. So this is why we do what we do.
but
When you came
you
to
might as well
us,
tell people your title of your book now. You don't did the summary
I
now, and
survived
you
my
just
past
books.
looking. I survived my past looking towards my future. Hillard Quantico, Kevin Brown, Amazon, all platform, all around the world. You're able to get the book, you know. But you know, I really like you wanted me to
But
come on here. Really,
Wait a minute, Kevin. But like you said, it is all around the world to get the book. But the best place to get the book is on my website.
you
So
know
you
what,
can go
Chanel?
to
You're right. On your
yeah,
website or in
the best
person, you
place
know.
yeah, the best place to get the book is on my website at SharshayPublishing.com. Everybody
You
go to
heard her.
SharshayPublishing.com and you go get the book.
And you know what,
That's where I
too?
keep all my anthology books. But if you want my
Chanel,
personal
if
book,
that
ArthurCharnelWilliams.com. But go ahead.
right. So what I was saying, if they want to reach out to you I can sign a book. I have plenty of books. We'll sign them, have an autographed copy, and you can just, send me some money and send me the information. I'll tell you how much the book is and everything, and then, the price of the book and your shipping handling fee, and we'll send the book to them, with a signed autographed copy. Actually, we could actually do some raffling off, at some of our events. But please, we'll have the book at every event. We won't have it tomorrow down at the
The
blood
blood
drive
drive.
because we want to stay focused on the cause.
And what is
But
the
Chanel,
cause,
thank you.
Kevin?
The
What is the
cause is
cause?
the cause is saving lives. We
Mm.
help others, help us save lives. That's what it is. That's the cause.
Mm.
You know,
Okay.
and we doing this, in memory of our son Chanel. So like I said, it's my son uh, a while ago. It might be your son tomorrow. You never know. Whoever I'm talking to and whoever listening
Listening.
is my son today, your son tomorrow. So it's crucial. You know what I mean? You might probably think, "Oh, it ain't gonna happen to me." I thought that too. But you know, it really is
You
crucial.
never know.
Yeah, you just never know, Chanel. And I pray that everybody is safe. I pray that nobody needs blood, and no one has nobody in the hospital right now that's sick. But I'm pretty sure someone out there somewhere is needing blood right now. So
Mm.
we want to make sure that we can help somebody somewhere. If we can save just 20 lives, if we can
Mm.
save 5 lives, I'm just asking for 11 people tomorrow, Kalahari, Kilimanjaro, room 3. We'll be there tomorrow from 11 to 4. Please, this is urgent. Please, please, I'm reaching out to the communities, the Masons, the Muslims, the Christians, the Jews, everybody who can donate blood that willing and it's not part of their religion but please, if you can donate blood, come tomorrow 11 to 4 at Kalahari and give blood. American Blood, Red Cross will be there with me and Kalahari sponsoring. We thank them. We thank you for participating. Even the ones who want to come that can't come, we thank you. Chanel, I thank you for the opportunity. Let's do this soon. I might start my podcast like you said, but we want to just stay focused on the cause. And the cause is today is help me help others. Let's save lives. Thank you and good night.
And I want to thank everybody that tuned in, and I hope to see a lot of people at Kalahari tomorrow. So thank everybody so much, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye now. Thank you, Kevin.
All right, good night. See you for now.
Good night.
Thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk 2 podcast with author Charnel Williams. Tune in next time every Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And don't forget to live, laugh, and love.